is my candidate for Lieutenant Governor.
Thank you all for coming out. And I remember speaking in Salina a couple weeks ago. This was the worst kept secret in all of Kansas. I am energized and excited to join Paul in getting Kansas back on the right track. Yes. When Paul asked me to be his running mate, I agreed to serve for two fundamental reasons. First, it's just a fact that Sam Brownback's agenda is something our state cannot afford. We cannot afford Sam Brownback's approach on taxes, from property taxes to sales taxes. It's driven up the cost of living for too many of our families, seniors, and everyday working Kansans. We cannot afford Sam Brownback's divisive approach to leadership. He just keeps attacking other people when what we need is a governor who brings Kansans together to attack our challenges. And we can't afford Sam Brownback's approach on schools. Within a week of taking his oath of office, Governor Sam Brownback declared, "Public education is to the state what national defense is to the federal government." And you know what? We could not have agreed with him more. But 4 months later, the same Governor Brownback executed the largest public education cuts in Kansas history and declared it a victory for our state. Historic cuts to public education, a victory. Only if you think Kansas is winning when our schools are weakened, schools are closing, class sizes are larger, parents are paying fee after fee after fee, and our economy gets the rug pulled out from under it. Because strong schools are the very foundation of a stronger economy. You know it, I know it, Paul Davis knows it, teachers and parents know it, small business owners and CEOs definitely know it. And we've got to have a governor who knows it too. And that is the second reason I readily agreed to serve as Paul Davis's candidate for lieutenant governor. I've known Paul for 20 years. I know his commitment to Kansas. I know his commitment to our schools, his dedication to problem solving, his moderate, common sense approach to the issues. And most of all, I know Paul Davis's character. Paul is the kind of person willing to sit down and reason with anyone, no matter what party they're in, and no matter what differences they may have. That is true Kansas leadership. So this is the last line. I want a lot of hooting and hollering. Are you ready? And it's exactly the kind of leadership Paul Davis will deliver as governor.
Well, I appreciate Jill's kind words, but more importantly, I appreciate her commitment to Kansas. Today, Jill and I are traveling by school bus, just like 211,000 Kansas kids do every day. We're not traveling by school bus because it's the most comfortable means of transportation, but it is a symbol of who we're fighting for in this campaign. Kansas is a state of deep traditions and unique values, and the greatest of these is Kansans. We believe we have a moral obligation to educate our children. I know this as the son of two teachers. I know this as the parent of a soon-to-be kindergartner. I know this moral commitment to education because it is part of our history. It runs in our blood as Kansans. And we have got to have a governor whose policies will revere education. And with your help, I can be that governor. You and I both know that slashing millions of dollars of resources from our schools has real consequences for communities around Kansas. Schools are closing. Schools are being forced to raise fees on everything from food to textbook to buses. Teachers are being laid off. Class sizes are growing. And all of this at a time when businesses are looking for educated workers to help grow our economy. Our kids and our economy simply can't afford 4 more years of Sam Brownback's agenda. As Joe pointed out, strong schools are the very foundation for a stronger economy. So if you believe, like we do, that Kansas needs a fresh start, that we deserve a whole lot better than the direction our state is currently headed, and our kids deserve a top-notch education to help them achieve their dreams, I invite you to join Jill and me in our fight to put our state and our schools back on the right track. Thank you so much for joining us.